Man, how many episodes do you think we started like this? Cleaning off of our crap from the day before, from the previous episode. This Massey obviously got a little bit dirty while we were planting corn there, so we'll just get that cleaned off. Get the planter itself cleaned off. It's a beaut. All right, let me park this, and then we got one more thing we want to clean off. So after you guys left, after you guys abandoned me in the field in the last episode, I finished the planting, and so we're now all corned up, and I busted the roller out, and I rolled the 2 cornfields, and I rolled that section of grass that we planted. So all that is good now. Shall we clean the roller off? I guess probably we don't need to, right? Anyway, so hello, welcome back to Maz. It is the second day of April here. So it's funny, I don't know why I didn't realize this before or consider it, but I've been talking about wanting to... I've been talking about wanting to sell our solid fertilizer and thinking that I was going to need to buy something in order to move it. But then I don't know, it just dawned on me all of a sudden. I'm like, well, let me check these trucks, this truck and trailer, and then sure enough, I can cart solid fertilizer with it. So we're gonna go ahead and so the current market price for solid fertilizer right now is more than the sort of max estimated price. So I think we're gonna get about $74,000 or $75,000 right now from selling it. So we're going to go and grab that right now and sell it so we can make a couple bucks today. We're currently sitting with a low $87,000. So this will be some welcome cash. Yeah, look at that. Oh, oops. Just jumped right out. What do you think of that? That looks good. Pretty much all the rocks except some of these bigger ones disappeared. Yeah, it's looking good. So I think what we're going to do is we will probably sell this fertilizer, and then I don't know. I'm debating. There's a bunch of fertilizer contracts. Wait, where do I fill this up? Never actually filled up here before. There's a bunch of fertilizing contracts, so I don't know whether or not we go and they're all like, $600, $700. I guess we probably should do them, right? It's good money. Obviously, the people in town need the help. Do I need an auger? All right, so if I change it to spawning. Oh, maybe it's just going to spawn pallets. No, but it really looks like I should be able to fill up there. Oh well, let's see if pallets start showing up. Okay, well, that is not working. So first of all, I don't see a spout of any kind that would deliver the product into my truck. I do have it set to spawning right now, but that's not actually happening. All right, well, I guess not being able to figure that out, we will just wait somewhere here. Let's just set it to selling, I guess. And at 7 o'clock, it will sell. I wonder if that was the truck that's the problem or if it's the production itself. I don't know, but I do know that I just tried to basically line this thing up everywhere and nothing happened. All right, so I had a couple ideas for things we could do today. Actually, no, you know what? Let's bring this back over there and we'll pick up a tractor. I think we'll pick up a tractor and we're going to first, so I'd like to get some more fermenting happening. I don't really obviously have any grass fields, but we do have one field over near us that has grass on it, and we can mow that and grab it with the forage wagon and put it in the fermenting silo. So that's our little grass field up here. That was close. Yeah, so that grass field right there. So we'll see how much grass we can take off that. Oh, that was exciting. Let's watch at 7 o'clock. We should see some money. Let's get... So I don't think the new mower will... I don't think I can pick it up with anything other than just this. Alright, so I believe this is set to drop a swath. Let's see if that's actually the case. Or let's see if that's actually the class. This is a massive mower. It's just huge. Alright, that doesn't look like much of a swath. Alright, well we have it set to swath dropping and we're getting this, so that's not bad. That's okay. We can deal with that. We got a little bit of time anyways. It's not like we're gonna pull a ton of grass off this field, but we'll pull what we can. Whoa. Okay. That was interesting. It wouldn't turn. Okay, maybe I just had to slow down. It's like it lowers so much in the front and then I can't actually turn properly. Shouldn't have put this fence in. So I recorded episode 13 with full intention of then quickly getting it edited and ready for posting, only to have enjoyed playing so much after not playing for a while that I figured, well, let's just record the next episode. So I really didn't stop. I just basically hit record again. If we don't do any of the contracts that are available, because we'd have to either borrow a fertilizer spreader or buy one, and I don't really need a fertilizer spreader. I'm not going to use the 82 Studios one that we already have. I'm going to just only use that for lime. We literally would have to purchase something new. I guess it's not the worst, but oh, look, another 3 minutes and we should see our solid fertilizer cell. But yeah, anyways, so do we do that, or I think maybe what we do is, like, so I said a few things in the last episode. I said that we want to make sure we have lots of wood chips available for when it's at its highest price. Now, at its highest price looks like that's actually going to be in like January, so we got some time. So I want to make sure we have all the trees cut down that we're going to cut down by the time we get to January. I just hit this with the front mower once, eh? What do you think? Yeah, it looks like a front mower kind of thing. Yeah, so, oh, look, we're at $154,000 now. I didn't see it sell, so I'm not exactly sure what we got. I think we had like 80 some odd $1,000 when, before we sold, so I think we did okay. $150,000 now. Feels better. All right, we're just gonna leave that right there for now. We gotta remember, don't drop the front off first, because that's what happens. Forage wagon is not here. We gotta go get that forage wagon and then we can come back. This seeing this forge wagon really brings me back to the early days where we were pulling all the straw off the contracts. I could obviously handle a heavier or a larger forge wagon now. I'm pretty sure when it comes time for contracts again, we'll do them because we do want that straw. So if we can get ourselves a bigger forge wagon, then we'll probably be better off. Yeah, this is, I probably should have run the windrow through here. So that was one load, and we didn't really get too far around this field. So I wonder at what point do I just decide to upgrade this, which probably isn't a bad idea anyways, because some of the harvests, I imagine we'll see some harvest contracts, like barley, for example, is next month. Is it May or June? I can't remember if it was May or June, but I think it might be June. So we're about a month away anyways from what should probably be barley contracts. I really want to steal a couple fields, though, and harvest our own barley rather than somebody else's barley, but I guess it's their barley because they planted it, but I want to be there at the right moment where we can just pinch the field and take it. Be interesting if in the next farming simulator there were, if you could play in like an ultra realistic mode where there was a real estate market and you couldn't just walk in and buy a field. The field actually had to be up for sale. That'd be kind of interesting. Because I mean, obviously, right now you can just really make it benefit you, right? But if you had to like, you know, capitalize on an opportunity, or, you know, let's say the field you had your eyes on became available and you didn't have the cash flow, you know, what do you do, right? So it'd be cool if you had to make decisions like that. Well, I wasn't even getting that row. That was smart. Even though these look like big fat rows, there's really not a lot in them. Okay, so this will be our second load, which would mean 26,000 liters. As I'm using this, I am reliving some of the nightmare scenarios that were the contracts as we were starting to build our bankroll. And taking all the straw, like when you're working a field all the way on the other side of the map, it doesn't take long to get 13,000 liters into this forage wagon, and then you've got to drive all the way across the map, put it into your fermenter, and then come all the way back, which is not fun. It's fun the first couple times, but after that, not fun. No, you know what? With this next one, I think that'll be 39,000. So it's about 40,000 liters is my guess. Respectable. I mean, this grass was just sitting here, so now we've got it fermenting. And then I've got it set to distribute to the BGA, at which point it will turn it into other stuff. All right, I think it's one more load, which we've done 3 so far, 39,000. So one more, whatever we get should put us over 40,000 anyways, which is not the end of the world. That's pretty good. On a day where we don't really have a lot of stuff to do, short of just going out and, you know, cutting trees down and mowing whatever grass we have. So here's the grass part. So as soon as, so I already hit 1,000. So there you go. We're over 40,000. Satisfied with that? Yes, thank you. And that's it. All right, well, we'll go dump this back in the shed here as we determine. I mean, I'm not too worried about it yet, but I mean, we're making grass fields. We're going to be taking contracts. Like, I think we're going to have to get a beefier pickup wagon here. We're going to head back to the trailer and lay low in a minute here. And if nothing else pops up for the month of April, then we'll be moving into May, and we'll, at that time, if there's not much else to do, then we'll probably cut some trees and make some wood chips. But I have my eyes on this field here. I just want to point it out. So this is barley. Yeah, and I believe we should be able to. So barley should harvest. Did you guys hear that? Anyways, barley should be ready to harvest in this next month. So this is a good barley field here, and then we have this sort of extra little piece here that's part of this field. So we may look to pick this one up and then expand the field around the corner here. It could make for a decent sized field. And then next to that is a sunflower field. I definitely kept hearing something every time we go through that field. Cuckoo. Anyways, yeah, so there's a sunflower field here too that I thought we could purchase and make a pretty good chunky field right there. Okay, let's listen for a sec. I've been hearing things. Anyways, all right, well, I'm going to go head back to the trailer and we'll go take ourselves a substantial nap into the next month. All right, so we'll see you in a minute. Okay, guys, look, we are in May now. That was a heck of a nap. I'm looking out the window at our corn, which seems to have germinated. Look at that. We are in business. So I can only imagine the other field looks just as good. This is going to look cool as it grows up. Yeah, okay, well, you know what? I had a quick look to see what's going on today. There's not much. We are basically like a month. May. Well, I'd say it was like May or June, sorry, is when we'll start to see. Let's see that growing back. Here, let's look. Yeah, so look, all those barley fields should be ready to harvest next month. So we'll be able to pick a couple of those fields off, I think. Unfortunately, to generate some cash, look, it's May, so we're coming into the lowest possible prices for wood chips. So the hard part is we don't have a ton of cash, and we're gonna need some if we want to grab some of these fields. So we'll just have to watch. I don't know whether you can get straw or not off of barley. If you can, then we're going to. Well, it'll be a combination of trying to grab the odd field, and doing some contracts that will enable us to grab some straw if it's available. So it should be an interesting moment there when we roll into May. But for right now, we are kind of just wandering nomads trying to find something to do, you know? So let's, right now I just want to go and check on all of our stuff. So that looks pretty good. So we got 2 stages of growth there in our grass field, which is not ideal, but at least it's growing. Wow, so in the month of May, we'll be able to mow our grass. We'll probably mow this one and then let the other one catch up. Whatever, who knows? Maybe we'll just mow we'll probably mow that whole other field, throw it all into the fermenting silo and be done with it. And then it'll kind of start to even itself out. So let's just look. I didn't look to see if there are any contracts for today. So we have fertilizing contracts. It's kind of like telling me we probably should do these, right? Because we can cut the trees down anytime. They're not worth really anything right now. But we have $2,100 there, $3,100, $4,800. I mean, it's almost $5,000 there, I guess. I don't have a fertilizer spreader, so we'd need to probably borrow one of these. All right, let's just do this. Let's borrow that one. Let's accept that one. Can I accept another one? All right, so I'm maxed out at 3 right now. Okay, that looks pretty. You may as well just have wooden wheels on. Look at those wheels. Anyway, it's not my tractor. We're just borrowing it. But it does look kind of ridiculous. I guess what it's saying is that there's crops in the field, so we need narrow wheels. All right, let's see how much this holds. I guess we'll buy one for right now. All right, away to the races. Let's go make a couple bucks. If I can do the contracts that I didn't lease where I didn't lease from the farmer, then we can accept those and then pick up the other ones. Because we can only have 3. The way we're set up right now, we can only have 3 active contracts, which is fine. That's fine. That's no problem. I want to tip this thing. We don't even own it. And it's a beautiful day right now, but it is supposed to rain. Well, that's unfortunate. I think we're here, folks. Oh, this is a massive working width. I probably... Okay, well... That was not a good pass. Yeah, this thing's... I think we're getting away with maybe 2 passes here. I'm definitely too close to the left. Yeah, that's the beauty of these contracts. Like, first of all, they give you a spreader that just fires this stuff off so wide. I'm going to pay $55 to lease this equipment from the farmer. And then they're going to pay me like 10 times the amount that the whatever fertilizer's left. Like, think about it. We spent $2,000 on fertilizer. Let's see how much money we actually get back. Any second now, they should tell us that we're done. And then we shut the tap off. Right, that's the guy we borrowed the equipment from. So if we collect that one, accept that one. Let's see if it's anywhere near where we are right now. Here, one in town, one up by the Sklep, one down here. Okay, let's roll. Got paid $2,100 for that last contract. It's not bad. I mean, these contracts could be the difference between us being able to buy an extra field or not, without having to completely shortchange ourselves on like the price of wood chips, for example. Really? One pass? Yeah, this thing reaches both sides. And the winner is, let's see, waiting for the little green thing to pop up. Oh, I wonder if I wasted any. If I did, it wasn't much. So we had 3,000 liters of fertilizer when we started, and we're down to basically we've used about 600 liters, so not bad. That's when we lease the equipment. I gotta keep checking. That's when we just finished. Collect. Accept. Okay, we are here, so we got one up here. Two down there. I'm pretty sure in this episode we have not collected a collectible. There it is. Extra $1,000. We are making money. Oh, and now it's raining. Well, the good thing is we're not harvesting, so I'm not too worried about the rain. Maybe a little bit of mud might kind of slow us down, but. So what is this field? This is the field right behind this clap. I think it's this. This has like no fertilizer in it. All right, let's try this. This is like a one pass. There's no point in starting from the other end and having to create two passes. This must be the one we leased the equipment from. Yeah, so we're not going to collect that yet. Oh yeah. We spent $2,000 on fertilizer, and right now they're prepared to give us $3,500. Yeah, that's hilarious. They're very generous with their reimbursements. Oh yeah, look, there's our corn. Wait. There's nothing in this field. Wait, is that our corn? That's not our corn. Anyways, I did notice, I can't help but notice that there's nothing in this field. I don't want to buy another field to plant right now because I do want to make sure we're in a good position to grab a field with where we can pinch the bar. Oh, wait, if we do buy a field that needs harvesting, we don't have a harvester. Kind of missed that fact. There's our cornfield. Should start to see some mud soon, I think. So this must be the $500 field. Oop, I wasn't paying attention, almost missed the corner. Okay, so this is... Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, we really want to limit the amount of passes here. I don't think this is a one pass. I think this is a two pass. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd had the span to be able to get through this in one. It's all good. I think this is the last contract anyways. This is actually a pretty cool little tractor. I'm really not a fan of the wheels. But I think we're talking function over fashion right now, right? Otherwise we'd just be destroying all the crops. Jeez, when you get your camera right in there, it's like a strobe effect. I really don't want to give anybody a seizure. It's teasing us. We're 94% complete. And we're done. There. $2,000 of fertilizer. We're going to get $2,800. And now we're just stuck in a field. That's not bad. As much as I don't want to just zip through months, it's the first day of May. It's pouring rain. Really, the only thing we could do right now is cut down trees because we've just done all the contracts. Let's quickly check something out here. All right, so we've cleared all the contracts. There's no advantageous fields right now. We have nothing to sell. Folks, I think we are heading back to the trailer again to see what pops up on the second day of May. All right, it's a beautiful day here in May once again, and there's sun in the horizon. Beautiful day, not much else to do except check this out. Hello? Okay, I guess we're going to be doing some fertilizing contracts. What the heck? The universe just wants us to do fertilizing contracts. So we got $115, we got $137, $119. Well, let's take a blue tractor because we didn't do that last time. So let's borrow this guy's items. Then we may as well, so they don't disappear, accept that one. I should have probably just looked to see where these were, but anyways. This thing's going to be slow, isn't it? Maybe not. Why do I think we had this in some other contract? Yeah, see, never get burned this way. One bag costs you $1,000. 2 bags cost you $3,000. Don't get burned. Just buy them one at a time. I don't think I ever noticed that in the past either. I would have just, you know, put the number in there like, oh, I want 5 of them, and I probably never would have checked. But then once I started checking, I realized what a ripoff it was. Let's see where we're going. Okay, so we got 102 here. 169 here. Oh, one over there. Okay. All right, well, there's a couple over here. Let's go do those ones first. Okay, so I have a sneaking suspicion that this is kind of the way this episode's going to go. What did we do at the beginning there? We mowed our lawn and put that grass into the fermenting silo. We force sold the fertilizer. I changed that from selling to storing again. And we've been doing contracts, I guess. That's basically what this whole episode's been about, I guess. It looks like, though, we are shaping up for some hairy months coming up here. So I don't know what to do because I don't have a harvester. So if I grab a couple fields, well, I guess I could lease something, but then I'm gonna have to. It'll be a lease to own, right? So obviously I'm gonna have to buy it. I'm gonna get murdered again with leasing fees. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Ideally, I just want to purchase a harvester. It'd be nice if the wood chip price jumped up, but we're about to go into the absolute lowest price for the wood chips, so that's not gonna really help us when we need it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just, well, you know what we'll do? We'll just play it by ear. Okay, so I think this is the first field here. I don't know if this is the best strategy, but we'll just go like this. Yeah, look, that field's still empty. It's a big field, and then look at the one beside it. If we could merge those two fields, we'd have a massive combo there. That's what it's all about, merging those fields. Done. It's an interesting little tractor with that rail on the roof. The body colored roof trim rail, whatever. Different. It's like the perfect placement, I think. Oh, another little pond. There's a lot of these little ponds everywhere. Just try not to put the guy's tractor in the pond. And done. All right, so we got one more over here. Oh, wait, before we go too far. Is worth over $1,000. All right, so we got one here, one here, one here now. This one I think is the one we lease the equipment from. This is kind of a ridiculous way to spend a day. Kind of feels like it's a mini game inside the game. Okay, it's that one. So this would be a good field to buy eventually. Not for the field itself, but for the tree field combo. It's a nice little pocket here, and then you've got that the forest right next to it. This field, the field itself is not very big. There we go. All right, 6:48 in the morning, and we are motoring. We will be out of stuff to do for the day any minute. But also, we've been recording for like an hour and 20 minutes. I know all of it's not usable, so at some point here, we'll pull the plug on the episode too. Yeah, that's the field. Oh man, I don't know. Will this reach? I don't think it will. Yeah, it might have reached. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Nah, you know what? Let's assume that it wasn't going to reach. It's so borderline. Won't take much on this side to complete this, I don't think. Okay, and done. I'm not going to grab any more of these contracts, I don't think. We'll go do this one. And then that might be it for contracts for us for this episode. We're getting close to $180,000 just from doing contracts. Right, so we got a little bit of zigging and zagging here, and that should get us to where we need to be. Yeah, and then I think, so I guess between now and the next episode, I'm going to have to do some research on what we may do for a harvester. Because we're definitely going to need one for our own crops, let alone for, well, any fields we manage to kind of steal, right? So I just need to figure out the best way to do that. Is it going to be, you know, liquidating some of the stock that we have at, you know, bad prices so we can generate some cash? Or is it, or do we lease? Probably we lease, and then a second all of our stuff's worth a lot of money, we go in and pay it all out, but I guess we'll figure that out. I'm just really not a fan of those lease costs. So much money. Couldn't tell if we'd done this field before or not. But no, I think we did like probably the one right next to it. Oof, I can almost get... Oh no, I can get side to side. It's just about there. I'm missing a little bit, but... I mean, we only got to get to 100%, right? Or not? What? 100%? No, I mean, I don't know what the percentage is, but we don't actually have to cover the entire thing in fertilizer. There we go. What do we got left there? 1,700 liters. Okay, well, let's just quickly check here because I think we might be done for the day. Let's look. There are more fertilizing contracts, of which I'm super tempted, but we're not going to take them. Oh, look, we can sell olive oil right now. Shoot, we could kind of sell all this stuff. Grape juice, raisins. Oh, solid fertilizer again, so we can set that to sell. Let's go get the trailer from the carpenter. And then we'll make a supermarket run because it looks like there's actually some money to be made. Maybe even another 50 grand. This is definitely opportunistic for us because we're going to need the cash when we roll into June. So as much as we can sell right now for as close to the max price, the better. So just when we thought we were going to get away with ending the episode, we're going to go to the market. So anyways, I'm going to grab the trailer and I'll meet you over at the production point there. So I just changed furniture to spawning and it looks like it's spawning right where the trailer is. So let's... This could be tight. What the heck? This is not a very good setup here. Yeah, so furniture is pretty much near its max, and then we got all the other stuff, so this is the time. Okay, this is a tight little yard. Gotta talk to Bronny here about maybe doing something about this. I should have put the trailer out on the road maybe. This is kind of ridiculous. I seem to remember furniture being kind of heavy. Let's see if this works. Shoot. No. Whew, okay, this trailer sucks for stuff like this with that edge. Just the two pallets? It should be worth about $6,000, I think. Okay, that's the furniture. Let's go get some oils. All right, there we go. We got it all loaded up. This should be interesting. We have all of our grape juice. We have our oils. We have raisins. This thing feels like it's going to tip over. So besides the... I The hard part is there are going to be opportunities to steal fields coming up here, and we got to get ourselves a stinking harvester. If it's a contract, obviously we can just use the contract. We could just rent it from the farmer, but I mean, we're not going to get the fields. I don't know. We'll have to see, because a harvester's not cheap, especially wanting to buy a decent harvester. And then I'd like to upgrade that forage wagon, because at 13,000 liters per shot, it is a giant pain in the butt. Harvest season for a lot of the crops is going to hit long before our wood chips are ever worth enough money to think about selling. So we have some challenges ahead. The nice thing is none of it's life or death. Like, we could literally just do contracts and not worry about it, but I kind of want to like make sure we're in a good spot to take advantage of some stuff. I hate to see opportunity go by, you know? And for some stupid reason, like we don't have enough money. That's not a reason. Giving my business partner a honk there. He's been good. He was working, made some nice furniture, boxed it up. Can't really ask for more. That's why we partnered. He's doing his part. Oh, look, there's another field with nothing in it except for weeds. I don't really want to field this far up. Okay, I do not know which one is the supermarket, but I'm assuming it's that gray building right there that says supermarket. And I'm going to assume that don't be... Oh, this is where I got to go? Okay, yeah, this is the right spot. Oh, look at that. 51... Almost 53,000, I guess? Ish. I'll take it. That's not a bad little delivery point there. I was starting to get worried when I saw that. I just got to make sure I don't have a one of those dolly trailers, because that could prove to be very difficult to get out of there. It's kind of a mean setup, to be honest with you. Anyways, all right, that's good. I probably don't need the beacon on, but we will leave the four-way flashers on. Okay, so with $240,000, we will roll into the month of June, and we'll have to try to see what kind of opportunities are available to us. But that's going to make this episode, I think, for us. It's 8:30 in the morning on May the 2nd. I may use the rest of this day actually to chip some wood. I think we have about 600,000 liters of wood chips sitting in our storage. I may try to I knocked the microphone stand over. I may try to use the time to maybe boost that up to about 1 million liters, and then when we roll into June and meet again and start looking at what kind of opportunities are available to us, then we'll have that kind of in our back pocket just in case we want to offload at a very low price but generate enough cash to, you know, do some stuff for us. We'll have one, if not two, grass fields of our own that we can mow, and then we can quickly pop that into the fermenter and start making silage that'll feed the BGA, and then you know, whatever else we're producing. Our productions have not been I don't know, very inspiring. They're super slow, so not too great. At some point, we'll probably have to stop putting material into them and sell them. There's no oil mill anywhere on the map that I don't think, anyways, but I'll have to double check. So we could maybe put in a beefier oil mill that you know, that can take those sunflower, canola, and olives, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so in saying all of that, folks, as much as I hate to leave you, we're going to call it right there and meet again. Who knows what June will provide us. Let's just hope it's tons of money and we can make $1 million. All right, I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.